If you want to know how to pick up a mooring ball, or how to pick up a mooring ball in maybe more than you like wind, or you're picking up a mooring ball that you can't lift it with the hook and get the line up, this video might help you out. So cue the intro.
In order to have days like this, you're going to have days like this. This is Tips on Tuesday. We're going to talk about what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. Stay tuned so you don't feel like doing this. If you like these videos, please subscribe and give us a like. And if you have anything to add to the conversation or any questions, please leave them below.
So today I wanted to talk a little bit about mooring balls. Mooring balls, in my opinion, are completely overused and in many cases unnecessary. Like you've got the BVIs where they put way too many mooring balls out. I think booty ball has basically ruined sailing throughout the BVIs. They're money makers for these people, and that's why they're put out. They're not put out there for safety. They're not put out there for any other reason. In most cases, it's better off having the anchorage with your anchor. Like we're on anchor right now. We on Aquarius, we try to avoid mooring balls because they're usually unsafe. They're not checked. In some cases, the people that put them in there, they actually make them so you can't pick them up by yourself. You've got to wait for somebody to come up. You know, you try to pull it out of the ball, but the rope won't come out. The rope always stays with the ball down next to the ocean. Well, you can't get your lines through it if it stays down there. The other reason why they have a lot of mooring balls, the reason why they put them in there, is because there's so many charter boats now, and the charter boat captains, I guess, don't know how to anchor properly. That's the case with a lot of people. They just like throw out either too less anchor or chain, or they throw out too much chain. You know, there is a median. You know, you don't throw out 100 meters of chain in every single anchorage. I've heard some captains say that, and it really infuriates me when I hear it. You put out the proper amount for the holding, the wind that's coming up, and several other things, depth. But you don't throw out 100 meters of chain every time you put your anchor out, and you don't put out 28 meters and 25 meters and expect it to hold. So you got to know these facts before you anchor. But this video is about mooring balls. And as much as I don't like picking up mooring balls, it's a necessary evil sometimes. Sometimes the seabed can't handle an anchor or it won't hold. And in those cases, you have to go with a mooring ball, and you should dive it and make sure that the mooring ball is okay. Sometimes it's too deep. They have 20-meter mooring balls in some places. And in those cases, you're just gonna have to trust it. Put a very tight radius on your anchor watch, and you're just gonna have to do with it. So anyways, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna set up Aquarius for picking up a mooring ball, and I'm just gonna show you how to do it, and we're gonna talk about the device that we made to help actually pick up a mooring ball where they've actually made it so that you can't lift that line up to get it up high enough to where you can get a line through it. So let me show you what we've got. We've got our device that we made in Martinique. Is that 6 millimeters?
Yeah.
All right, yep.
What?
1 meter.
What?
Huh?
What?
1 meter.
What? The camera.
A very cool device that we have to assemble.
Cool. So the total assembly for this device, let's do it. There it is, right there. So now we got to show you what that's used for. next.
And before we move away, the price for this was 14 euros 90 cents.
We've got our device that we made in Martinique right here. And we've got our two lines that we're going to use for the mooring. So first of all, we're going to set up a line that's actually ready to go on the side that you're not going to pick up the mooring ball on. You're going to pick up, I'm not going to pick up the mooring ball on starboard, because if you look at our steering wheel over there, or our helm is on port. So we're going to pick it up on port. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over the top, and we're going to get our line on there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this line, make sure that there's no knots in it, and we'll get it ready to go over. Now I just noticed that I've got this on one side, so that is the side that I want to use. So let's just switch it. Okay, so now let's get this back over properly. Now you got to look for these things. See this right here? This might mess you up when this line goes out. The line might get wrapped around it. So make sure, move it over so that it's not on there. Now this one is ready to go. It's ready to loop it, and everything will go in, and then you'll bring it back. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to get this line ready to go as well. That's one of the reasons why you want to go through the whole line. You want to make sure that there's no knots or anything like that in there. Make sure that anything can get hooked on that line. Get that all tightened up. Now this one's ready to go as well. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get our other device ready to go. Now this is a device that, you know, we're going to show you how to use it, but we're going to try to get this wrapped around the ball so it catches the ball as you're moving back, and then you don't have to get a hold of that line until after you get everything else settled. If we can get this wrapped around the bottom of the ball so that this is around the rope at the bottom of the ball, then we can actually wait till we get everything settled down, get the boat lined up into the wind and everything. Then we'll be able to get that line. And maybe we'll have to put our dinghy down and go around and get it, or maybe we'll have to go swimming to get that rope through there. But we'll be able to get it through after we get everything settled. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take this one over the top through here, and I'm going to put it, well, let's just put it around. Actually, I'm going to tie this in a knot around. I'm going to make sure that it stays on there. And how you want it is you want it so that when you drop it down, you can see that the chain is just about touching the water. And if Javier will bring the camera over here, you'll be able to see that. You see that? It's just about where the chain touches the water. Right there. So it's ready to go. So I could go out there and I could catch it, and you could see I could catch a ball right there, and it would be fine. But the problem with this is I need more line on this, because if it's too windy, and you'll see from the video that I'll show you in a little while, if it's too windy, it's just going to pull it out of your hands. So what you want to do is you want to put a bowline on this side, And I'm going to attach it to this line. So now I've got a lot more on it. So now when I come and I need to get this thing wrapped around something, I can actually throw it out there, and I've got a lot more line on this ready to go. So now I could throw it out there, get it around the ball, and now I can just start bringing this line in as quick as I can, and then get it wrapped up, and now you'll have that ball wrapped right there. And you can see that if you pull this in to where you can't pull it in anymore, if you get it that far, then you're going to be wrapped up properly so that the chain is going to be around the bottom of the ball, just like that. After everything is in place, the ball will be right there. Then you can try to get your pole out, lift up the line, and if the line won't lift, then you'll either have to get a dinghy or go in the water, but you'll be hooked to the mooring ball, and that's what you want to be. So let's go over it real quick. I don't like mooring balls. I try my best never to use mooring balls, and if you have to, this would be one way where you could get the mooring ball, pick it up without help from other people, and then you can wait till you're ready to pick it up properly.
Well, here's Aquarius in the Bahamas in a beautiful anchorage, and we're going to be practicing here picking up mooring balls with our new device, and we're going to try to pick up that mooring ball right there.
1500. I want you more over to port. Do you see the ball? 1300. 1200. All right, neutral. Keep that ball right there. Keep that ball right there. Keep going, keep going. Reverse. Reverse. Yeah. Reverse. Come on, reverse. All right. Neutral, neutral. Forward, 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 forward. Forward, hard. Neutral, neutral, neutral.
Neutral.
All right, so this is the proper way to do it. Get it on one side. Now what you can do is you can pull up the mooring ball, pretty simple. Easily get on this thing and pick up the line. And that's what you're gonna do. You want to be able to easily pick up the line as you're... Oh man. Can you go forward just a little bit?
Going forward.
Neutral. All right, now you can pick up the line. You can get your lines through it, and you're actually got it around. And then you can put your lines through this line and then release the ball. So it does work. I can see that it does work. And now, let's drop our line and get moving to the next destination. Are you neutral?
Yes.
Okay, good. One of the things that we've learned about any procedure is you need to practice it a couple times. You'll never get anything done the first time. So practice catching a ball with it. It actually makes it much easier. So what did we learn? Did we learn how to do it right after a while? It was difficult at first to learn.
Well, it took us like 5 times, to be honest.
Michael Jordan didn't shoot a basketball the first time making a swish every time. So he had to learn how to shoot properly.
Yeah, definitely one side probably much longer, and you have to connect one so you don't risk it to lose it, although it's not a big loss, but you don't want to pollute the oceans. But yeah, I thought probably it's gonna be way easier, but
I think it would have been easier if we would have had 2 meters of chain instead of 1, and we had twice as long rope on one side than the other. Then it would have been perfect. We'll have to try it again sometime.
If you like this video, give us a like down below and click here to subscribe. That really helps us. And if you want to watch more of us, click one of those.
They said it came from Spanish.